Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Marvel Legends Series 7 Weapon X Wolverine. So yeah, finally starting to do some more Marvel Legends, and we're going to do Weapon X Wolverine. He is pretty cool. I actually ended up liking him a lot more than I thought I would after opening up and messing with him and stuff. He comes with a pretty interesting base and an extra head, and of course has all the detail and articulation you would expect from a Toy Biz Marvel Legend. So let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt paint details, all those sorts of things. Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison here, we have the Marvel Legends Weapon X here, Marvel Select Brown Costume Wolverine, and Marvel Universe Wolverine. So, Marvel Legends is of course middle of the road in this scale lineup. And, yeah, he's definitely the best articulated one. He is probably the best detailed one too, because that Marvel Select Wolverine, while a decent figure, is not incredible on the detail or anything like that. So, yeah, let's get the other two Wolverines out of here and just look at Weapon X. Alright, here we have Weapon X Wolverine here. He's got his helmeted head up here. We'll zoom in on this head in a minute, and he has an extra head, which we will also zoom in on. He has this little rubber yellow tube. This goes down to this extra piece that is attached to his crotch. That can come off. He has these rivets here in his chest. They're also on his back, and they are used to plug little sockety things into from his base, which we'll look at a bit later. He is pretty much bare flesh all over the entire body. He has hairs painted onto his arms and veins, sculpted and shaded. More hair there on the legs as well. Also has hair on the chest, and then he's got these little brown shorts here. Of course, he has the claws here on his hands, and the ends of his fingers are also slightly clawed. And he has sort of black wash on the ends of his fingers. I'm not really sure why that's there. I don't care for that too much. His claws are not too terribly bent out of shape like they are on some Wolverine figures, so that's good. Flipping over on the back, you can see some more of those rivets, and pretty much just bare skin and brown trunks. Alright, zooming in on this head, you can see he has this metal thing on his head. Does a nice paint job on it. And then he has this red lens in the center, which looks really cool and is painted nicely. And then he has a slight snarl on his face. And you can see the hair sort of poking out the sides there and out the back there. Overall, very nice head sculpt and paint job there on the helmeted head. Let's move on to the other head. And here's his unhelmeted head. So he's got green eyes. He's got a bit more angry expression. And you can see his hair, both sides there, poking out. He's got his beard bits. Flipping over on the back, you can see some more detail in the hair. Overall, very nice head sculpt. I think it looks really good. Very nice unhelmeted, unmasked Logan Wolverine head there. Let's zoom out and look at the articulation. Articulation-wise, standard sort of Marvel Legends stuff you would expect. Head's on a disc, up and down, rotates. Also, you can see the joint there since it's really easy to pop off. Ball joint shoulders, in and out, forward and back, bicep cut, double joint elbows, wrist cut, wrist hinge, finger hinge, waist cut, abdominal joint, ball joint hips, in and out, forward and back, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, cut there at the calf, ankle pivot, hinge, and a toe hinge as well. So like I said, pretty much every joint you would expect from a Marvel Legend. He comes with this really interesting base / diorama thing that has lots of little tubes and things that hook up to him and stuff like that. So let's show that really quick. Alright, here is his base. It's sort of got this frosted glass thing here in the background, and then the top and bottom are like mechanical, silver painted. There's like a little console down here, and then these little tube things here can attach to all those bolts on him, pretty much any of them. And they can also attach to the little weird things on the back of his hands. So that all looks pretty nice. There's also some big, really weirdly painted claw mark things on the back. I don't think it's really meant to be viewed from the back. I think it's meant to just sort of show through from the front, and it looks a lot better that way. There are also these two little extra pieces, and these wires plug into the base, and then these little computery, console-y things plug into Wolverine's hips, sort of like the thing that's already on him that's attached to the helmet. So, once you plug all that stuff in, you can make it look like a pretty interesting-looking Weapon X laboratory sort of thing. There, I've tried my best to hook everything up to him. He has lots of wires coming out of him, and it's really annoying to have to hook all that stuff up to him. But there you can see what it might look like if you try to do it yourself. So, yeah. Anyway, he doesn't really come with any other accessories, so let's move on to the packaging. So yeah, Weapon X comes in your standard Marvel Legends packaging. Big window here, Series 7 up there, issue of Weapon X in the background. Marvel Legends Weapon X Wolverine. Flip it over on the back, you get your description, your stat things, and the other figures in this wave, which are Weapon X, Apocalypse, Vision, Silver Centurion, Iron Man, Hawkeye, and Ghost Rider. Pretty much all the figures in this wave are worth getting, except for maybe Silver Centurion, Iron Man, unless you just really want to have all the different Iron Mans. Unfortunately, right now, Weapon X is the only one I have. As always, these are good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Weapon X. Alright, then we're upset up for Weapon X, so until next time, goodbye, bub. Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.